Hi.
Sarah,
What's the problem?
I just saw you 10 minutes ago in your car
Really?
as you were pulling up to the office,
Yeah?
and I waved to you.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you.
Yeah, but who was that man in the car with you?
I was alone.
No, there was a man in the car with you.
No, there wasn't, Ed.
Sarah, you can tell me. I won't say anything to your husband.
Really, I was alone.
Wait a second. There was a man in the car, a man with a black coat. He had a strange, like a top hat.
No.
And he was very skinny, very white. And when I waved to you, he turned and he waved to me and he smiled and he had like yellow teeth. Who was that guy?
Ed, what did you eat yesterday evening?
Well, what does that got to do with it?
Tell me, what did you eat?
Well, I had spicy salami and peppers, fried peppers, and onions, and then I drank some wine and some grappa.
That's why.
You mean
Yeah.
there was no guy?
No.
It wasn't a ghost.
No. I was alone, Ed. But I have a surprise for you.
What surprise?
Come with me. Today we have this fantastic story.
No
Yeah.
ghost stories.
Yes, Ed, what's the problem?
I don't like ghost stories.
Oh, come on.
Do I have to read this?
Yes. We can read together.
Okay.
So from advance number 3, strong feelings.
Ghost Castle.
Yeah.
Casper and Gloria Churchill were excited about their trip to Gloria's relative's castle in England. However, when the day of their departure actually arrived, Casper had a funny feeling about their visit. Although he didn't have any basis for his worries, he instinctively felt that the trip should be canceled. On the way, Casper told Gloria that the castle was known to be haunted and that it was notorious for the strange things that took place there. Gloria angrily said that the stories were outrageous and told him that his fears were irrational and he had nothing to worry about. She reminded him of how important it was that they visit her relatives and insisted that these stories were just superstition, handed down from generation to generation, with no basis in fact. They arrived at the castle towards evening, only to find no trace of Gloria's relatives. Immediately wary, Casper hoped that no misfortune had come upon them and recommended that they leave immediately. The journey had been so long and it was such a cold night that Gloria suggested that they at least go inside to warm up. The servant led them into a candlelit room and insisted that they eat something to give them strength for the long trip back. The candle flames made creepy shadows on the walls, and the cold wind came whistling through the cracks in the windows. That's it. There's nothing normal about this place. I refuse to stay here even 1 second longer, Casper said stubbornly. I demand that we leave immediately before something dreadful happens, he added frantically. Nonsense. Be rational, darling. Do you really believe in the supernatural? You're always jumping to conclusions about everything. Suddenly, the windows flew open and 2 ghost-like figures came flying into the room. Casper thought that his eyes were deceiving him, but he was sure that they looked like Gloria's relatives. Then the candles blew out and everything was dark. The servant soon returned with dinner, only to find the room empty.
Wow.
No, I don't like these stories.
Oh, come on, Ed. Do you believe in supernatural?
I want to believe.
Yeah?
Yes.
No, don't worry. Come on. Now, I think there are important and interesting words to analyze.
There are?
Yeah?
Let's take a look at some of the more interesting words. If you hand me my magic pen.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know it's yours.
Okay, here we have some possessive words, all right? Glorias, so apostrophe S. relatives, that's with the S apostrophe to show possessive of more than one person or thing. Right? So you can have more than one possessive case word, one after another. Let's see. Actually is another word that we use a lot.
Yeah, you
in
use
English,
a lot,
right?
this
It means
word.
presently.
Yeah, now.
Exactly. It's a little bit different than the Italian.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Casper had a funny feeling. All right. In this case, funny isn't something that makes you laugh.
No.
This is a strange feeling. Okay. So
A
you
strange
can
sensation.
exactly right. A strange sensation, a funny feeling.
Yeah.
Okay. An unusual feeling. All
Also
right.
this word, yes, it's particular.
Yes.
Yeah.
Although.
Even if.
Even if, right? Strange pronunciation on that word with the GH at the end. Okay. Instinctively, all right? Instinctively. That's a word that's almost the same in Italian,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah,
Right?
it's the same.
We have a lot of adverbs that finish with ly. Okay? Many adverbs that finish in ly. On the way, okay? That means going toward my destination, on the way. Was known. The castle was known. This is passive.
Passive.
Right? Was known to be haunted. This is an interesting word, haunted. Okay?
Where there are ghosts.
Exactly. Haunted means that there is a ghost or there are ghosts inside.
Yeah.
Okay? So this
We
is
don't know.
a supernatural. Here's another interesting word, notorious. That means it has a negative fame. Usually we consider fame to be a positive thing.
But on this case,
Right, this is a negative fame. Okay. Strange things. Okay, here we get again another adverb with the ly ending. Okay, angrily. That means with anger. Here's another interesting word, outrageous. That means completely beyond the situation that we're talking about. Outrageous. Okay, so crazy, so big, outrageous. Irrational. Okay, here's an interesting word because in the beginning of the word we have ear. Okay, now this irrational is the opposite of rational, and that IR makes the word opposite, like responsible, irresponsible. There are not too many words with the IR prefix, but there are some.
some there are.
Irrational, irresponsible.
Another particular word is this remind, remember.
Yeah, here's a word where many people make a
Yeah.
mistake. Okay,
It's very easy.
right
no?
now, I remind you, I remind myself. Okay, many people make the error of using the word remember. Okay, now I can remember something. Okay, I remember an episode, a situation, I remember a birthday. Okay, but you remind me
Of something.
of something.
Or someone.
Right, exactly right. So that's again another thing to be careful about. Remember and remind.
In fact, here she reminded him
She reminded him. Okay,
of something.
right.
Okay.
I can remind myself if I write myself a little note. In fact, I always have little notes to remember what I have to buy at the
shopping list.
supermarket. Right. So I have to remind myself of what to buy at the supermarket. Okay. Let's see. Handed down. Okay. I guess this is sort of a phrasal verb.
Yeah.
All right. Handed means
to give.
yes, to
to-
give,
to
right?
pass.
To give, to pass, right? Now, handed down from generation to generation. Down, we know, means in this direction. But in this case, it's a sort of a figurative expression, okay? From generation to generation. From father to son to grandson, okay? Handed down.
Here there is another one.
Yeah?
Yes. With no basis in fact.
Yeah,
This one.
right. No basis in fact, okay? No basis in fact. There are no facts okay, to support this superstition. Okay,
And then they arrived.
exactly. Now, here's another, I guess this is a preposition, right?
Yeah.
Towards evening, going in the direction of evening, if we had to make a
So
synonym.
from late afternoon,
Yes.
no?
Now,
They arrived.
towards evening, okay? Towards, I would usually use in a physical sense.
Yeah.
I'm walking towards the table, okay? But in this case, we're talking about evening. So we're going in the direction of evening, okay? Let's see, another possessive case. That's something we've already seen. Immediately is another
Yeah.
adverb with the ly ending. Okay, that means right away, immediately. Recommended, okay. That means advised, right?
To
Okay.
go away immediately.
Yeah,
yes.
that's right, to go away immediately. Okay, let's see if there's, here's another expression.
Yeah, warm up.
To warm up. At least go inside to warm up.
Because I think it was a very cold evening.
In fact, it said
Yeah.
it was a
Freezing.
cold night, right? Now, warm up. Why up? We know warm means a little higher temperature. It's sort of the opposite of cold, right? Warm. Warm up, we would consider this preposition because the temperature is going from low to higher. All right, so warm up. Yeah, phrasal verb. Here's a compound word. We have a lot of these. We have a lot of these in English, okay? We have two words that are put together and separated by this little line which we call a hyphen, okay? Now, to understand exactly what this means, we have the word candle and we have the word lit. Lit is the past participle of light. Now, light we know means light.
Light,
Light
yes,
from the
they're
sun, light
alive,
from a
yeah.
lamp, right? But there is a verb to light, right? I light a candle with a match or with a flame, right? So this means illuminated by candles, candle lit. Another compound word, in English we have many, as I told you, like best seller, okay? Or quick thinking, a person who thinks very quickly,
Like you.
like me. Okay. All right. This word, I just point this word out only because many people spell the word wrong. The GTH
Yeah.
it can confuse some people. Many people put the H before the T, and it can be very.
Or after.
It's not an easy word to pronounce. Strength.
Yes, from strong.
From strong, exactly right.
Are you strong, Ed? Let me see. Wow, yes, you're a strong man.
I am strong, but I'm afraid of ghost stories. Okay, here's a good one. Creepy shadows. Okay, now shadows we know means,
Yeah.
here's
This
your
one.
shadow. There's your shadow. There's my shadow. You want me to make a bird? I can
Yeah,
make a bird.
okay.
Creepy. Now, this is a particular word. It's an adjective. But to creep means to, let's see, to walk like this. That's creeping. Okay?
Yes.
All right? Walking furtively.
Yes.
Okay? Suspiciously. Also,
A snake, maybe, no?
yeah,
Can.
snake, yeah. It snake slithers, it creeps, yes, yeah. You know, an animal like a lion or an animal that's hunting will walk very slowly and quietly and close to the ground to hunt its prey. That's called creeping. But creepy, the sensation is of something that's very quiet, right? And very suspicious.
In this case,
With
negative.
bad intentions.
Yeah,
With bad intentions.
Yeah, yeah.
Creepy shadows. Shadows that make you a little bit afraid. Now, the wind came whistling. Whistle, okay, is a noise, a musical noise that we make with our mouths. I don't know if I can do it. That's whistle. Okay. In this case, we're talking about the noise
Wind.
the wind is making as it comes through cracks or little openings in the windows. So a whistling sound caused by the wind can be frightening.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially in this situation when we have a dark room with strange and sinister shadows.
Nice atmosphere.
Exactly. A ghost story
Yeah.
needs this kind of atmosphere,
Yeah.
or it's not going to work. Okay? Stubbornly. Another adverb, okay, with the ly ending.
From the word stubborn.
From the word stubborn, right? Hard head.
Yeah.
Very stubborn, okay? I demand, okay? I absolutely want.
Want.
So I demand. I require strongly.
Okay.
Now, here's another interesting word, not a word that we use a lot in English, dreadful. That is something negative and sinister, again, okay, something dreadful.
Yeah. There are many negative words because it's a ghost story.
Yeah, we're going to have these
Yeah.
words. Okay, let's continue and take a look at some of the other interesting expressions. Okay.
What? Nonsense.
Nonsense, right? Without sense. Nonsense. Supernatural. Okay.
Something that you don't like very much.
Yes. Super can mean above. All right. A superstar is a star that is above
Yes.
all the others, right?
Over the others.
Right. Very high. Now, above natural, okay, that's
But
something
it's not natural.
beyond the natural. Okay.
I like this one, yes.
Jumping to
to conclusions.
Okay. Here is a sort of a what's the word I want to use? Not a literal use of the word jump. Okay. We know what
It's
jump.
not a physical action
It's
to
not a
jump.
physical action. That's right. Jumping to conclusion means something that you immediately have a conclusion. You go quickly to a conclusion. Okay, so you don't think, but
You go.
You go immediately without thinking, and that's what Casper's companion is saying. He jumps to conclusion.
Conclusions.
He goes to conclusions without thinking. Okay, let's see. The windows flew open. Flew is the past of fly. Now, windows don't fly.
No.
But the action here is described as a very,
Yes, they open.
they open very quickly. Okay. And since the wind is blowing, we have this idea of flying.
And then there are
Speaking about flying, right?
Yeah.
Speaking about flying, so we have the gerund form of the word fly, and we have the past
yeah.
tense of the word fly. Here's another compound word, ghost-like. Ghost, we know.
Similar, no? They are similar.
Yes, they are. Okay. This means similar to a ghost,
In
or
this
with
case,
the appearance of a ghost, right?
And
Let's see.
Yeah.
I think we've looked at most of the. The last one I want to underline here is blew, which is the past of blow. Blow, blew, blown. The candles blew out. Now the wind blows, and the wind can blow out the candle.
The
That
candles
means make
turn
the
off.
flame go off.
Yes.
Right, exactly right, for a candle.
And so it was dark in the room.
It was dark in the room.
Okay.
Okay. Gloria's relatives were disappeared.
It's a mystery.
It is a mystery.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that Casper was frightened like me.
Yeah, I think the same.
Okay, so those are some of the more interesting terms and expressions that we have in ghost story.
Okay, thank you very much, Ed.
Not a
I
problem.
think we have going to finish our lesson.
Yeah, but can we watch like a comedy? I want to laugh.
Yes, why not?
I don't want to think anymore about
Yes,
ghosts.
what would you like to see? An Italian comedy if you want.
Yeah, as long as there's no ghosts in it.
Okay, okay, I promise you.
Yeah, something light.
Okay, so we have to say you goodbye.
Right. I'm Ed,
I'm Sarah.
and we'll see you the next lesson.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Sweet dreams.
Good.